subscribers. When you think about Colorado, you normally think about mountains and snow and ice, right? Well, look at this. This is Colorado. On the, what would you say, on the east side of Colorado. And as you can see, it's just flat. There's barely any elevations out, any elevation out here. All around, this is how it is on this side of Colorado. But when you go on the other side, yeah, you're gonna find the mountains, the Rockies and all that stuff. The Yukon and all that stuff is on the other side. But on this side, it's just flatlands. As you can see, as far as you can see with your eyes, it's just flat. Yep. A little bit of elevation that you see is the way they build the road, and I guess for the farmlands, there's nothing over here as far as mountains and all that stuff goes. There's nothing like that on this side. However, when you reach like close over to Denver, it's different over there. But like I said, as you can see, it's just flat lands. There's barely any trees as far as your eyes can see. But you know, where they have like a little establishment, like some business or, you know, processing plants, homes, yeah, you'll see trees around it, you know, to keep the place cool in the summertime. Other than that, nothing, people. This is all like, I guess this is all land where cattle graze and stuff. But I don't really see any cattle. I don't really see any cattle out here. I passed a few, maybe around 60 miles away from here. But that's about it. I don't really see no cattle out here. Maybe they don't keep the cattle close to the road. Maybe it's like more inland, away from the highway, just in case they break the fence and end up on the highway, and you know, they're very valuable, so they don't want, you know, them to get hit by any vehicles and they'll lose their money. So maybe that's why they keep them away from the highway. Alright, and over there to the left, to your right, to my right, I meant, there must be like where the groundhogs be at, because it's fenced in and I see a lot of little sand mounds. So that's probably like a little area where they just leave. Well, and you can see off to the right, to the left too. Maybe that's an area where they just leave, you know, they just protect that area for the groundhog, just fence it off, and they could live happily ever after over there. That's just my thinking. I'm not sure if that's what it is, or if that's what it is. Alright, everybody? Alright, so I'm going to sign off again. And like I said, if I see anything interesting further on down the road, I'll turn the camera back on. Alright, check back in with you guys later. Over and out.
Viewers and subscribers, I was asking for cattle, and here they are. They're all right here. Hundreds and hundreds of cattle waiting to be shipped out to probably a processing plant or something. I'm not sure. Maybe they're going to be sold to ranchers who's going to take them to their ranch. But yeah, as you can see, well, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He's got pulled over or he's broken down. Like, there's a cop there, so he's obviously got pulled over. Maybe when he broke down, the cop's just there. I'm not sure.
Welcome to the prairie, people. This is how the land looks out here. I don't even think they farm these lands right here. I think it's just for cattle or for maybe if I come back through here later on in the summer, it might be corn everywhere or something like that. Yeah, man, like I said, this is Middle America. Welcome to the flyover states, where there isn't much to see. For the most part, it looks just like this. There's not much elevation as far as, you know, you don't see a bunch of mountains in the opposite direction going west. Like, you know, you run into Colorado and stuff like that, then you start running into the mountains. But from here, for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, this is basically what you're gonna see. Yeah, man, this is how it is out here. Oh, this is where my pen is. I've been looking for it. Yeah, this is how it is out here. Yeah. Well, like I said, I keep repeating the same thing, so I'm not gonna let myself sound like a broken record. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend about Trucking Lifestyle TV. Yeah, man, and share up the channel, you know, so it can keep on growing. It's growing little by little. I was thinking it would have been much further ahead by now, but no, everybody's on YouTube now, so YouTube is a hard place to break into now. It's not easy as it used to be, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, because everybody is on there, and you know, it takes a lot to get someone's attention, and once you get their attention, you got to try and keep it. And with what I do, it's a little bit hard to keep everybody's attention, because this is basically it. I drive down the road, I turn the camera on, and whatever I see going down the road, that's what I make a video of. It's not like somebody who's vlogging and, you know, they walking around the street, or they going to events and recording. I don't have that opportunity, so, you know, it's a bit harder for me to break in right now. If it was 5 years ago, when everybody was at home and nobody was outside, and everybody wanted to see what outside look like and what different places look like, I would have probably 500,000 followers by now. However, everybody's outside and it's different. So, you know, I gotta take it as it comes. One viewer at a time, one subscriber at a time, one like at a time, one share, one comment, and I take whatever I get, you know. I'm not gonna complain. I'll just keep putting videos out. Some people gonna like it, some people not gonna like it, but you know, it's trucking. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Alright, my people, and for those who've been with me from day one, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. And the people who just came on board, thank you. Like I said, I really appreciate the love and, you know, your patience. I know sometimes I don't put videos out, but it's because it's hard to do the videos, take a shower, cook, get rest, do my paperwork, and edit at the same time. So sometimes, you know, it takes me a couple days to finish one video. If I was home, you know, you could sit around and just edit a video. But out here, it's not that easy. Yeah, it's a couple notch harder than it is when you're home to do this out here. But I'm trying. I'm not giving up. I'll just keep putting it out there for y'all to see. And all I can do is put it out there. If you guys like it, you guys like it. If you guys don't, you guys don't. There's nothing else I can do about that. I'm just going to That's my wish. All right, everybody. All right, catch y'all further on down the road. I'm gonna turn the camera on now and just keep driving. All right. Stay focused on what you do. Don't let nobody stop your dreams. Over and out. One love. Let's go.